For years now, we've been making Fallout props look and work the way they do in the game in real life. And then we'd make videos to put ourselves in the Fallout universe, which we had to use special effects to do because Fallout's not real. Or is it? What if I told you that there is a place that is maybe even more like Fallout than the game itself? I mean, everything from the locations and buildings to the characters themselves. And I'm gonna take you there. So in 2022, we actually got invited to an event to celebrate Fallout, and specifically Fallout New Vegas, located in one of the actual locations, Goodsprings, Nevada, at the Pioneer Saloon. But aside from finding out a bit late, it took place in like the middle of summer. It was super hot. And I was actually in a different part of the United States when I first found out. But I felt really bad about it because I really wanted to go. They actually had about 1,000 people that showed up that year. So I was really excited when I found out that they decided to have it again in November of 2023. And I started making plans right away with the guys. I even had an idea for a costume I wanted to wear because I really like Nuka-Cola. They had a Nuka-Cola theme. And I bought one of the new Pip-Boy 2000s that was re-released that year with the plans that I was going to make it Nuka-Cola themed, and was even showing the process of how to do it. I also decided that I wanted to rework an old project of mine and make it actually function like a real Nuka-Cola zapper. I even made this cooler out of my 3000 to take with me. And you think you have a whole year that you're gonna have plenty of time to do things, but this whole thing, along with a lot of other projects we had going on at the time, just meant that I was running out of time to get ready for this event. And then I had to go on a surprise trip last second, just a week or two before the New Vegas trip. And so I ran out of time to get my Pip-Boy done. So I decided, you know what? I'm gonna try and take my original Pip-Boy 2000. And because I was gonna be meeting up with some other people, I also decided to take my working 3000. And then I brought both of my Nuka-Cola zappers, my original plus the working one. And part of the reason for this was that I was a little nervous. There's a reason for years that I haven't taken any of my Fallout props with me anywhere, and the biggest one is that they don't look so safe to take on a plane. I mean, let's face it, the 2000 looks like a BOMP, right? I mean, it looks a little explodey, and I was really nervous. I mean, I didn't know how I was going to get this through the TSA or to explain to them what it was. I didn't know what was a better way to try and get it on board. I originally thought that I would just try and skip that by shipping it in advance and then just have Logan bring it down to me. But I ran out of time to even do that. So it was either that I was going to try and take it on the plane or I wasn't. I decided to take the props on through my carry-on. And my rationale behind this was that I knew they were going to x-ray this stuff either way. And my fear was that if it went through a carry-on, that they would look at that carry-on and, you know, I'd see it out on the tarmac being sprayed down or something, that I'd lose the prop or it wouldn't make it through. I've had a lot of luggage before that's been held behind and I had to get later. I couldn't afford that. At least if it went through with my carry-on, I could try and explain it. And so I wanted that opportunity to talk them into let me take it on board. And as I stood in line, I was really authentically nervous. Couldn't help but overthink it a little bit. I was really worried about what was going to happen. Luckily, this is a small airport, so I also knew that if I ran into any problems and I couldn't take it with me, I could just take it back out to the car and leave it behind. I wouldn't have to risk the chance of them keeping it. But as I put it on the tray on the belt to go through the x-ray, I was really hoping that as they saw those images, that as they looked at it, that somebody was going to be a Fallout fan, that somebody was going to play video games, that somebody would know what's going on. And I mean, it doesn't seem like a big deal probably to a lot of people, but for me, for years, I've been wanting to be able to actually show it to people. A lot of you have asked me before to take it somewhere and have people react to it. And all I could do was watch it go into the x-ray and hope. So the working Pip-Boy and the working blaster
couldn't come through, so I had to leave them behind. But I do have the non-working blaster, the 3000 Pip-Boy, in my box. So
it was disappointing. So there was a couple of problems. One was, I think it would have been a problem if I would have just taken one Pip-Boy. I think either one they would have let me go through with it. It was the fact that it was just too many things that looked suspicious. And then the thing that actually was the biggest problem was the gun. It's not that it looks like a gun, well, technically. It's the fact that it is a squirt gun. The one that was the working version was a water gun. And TSA requirements say that you can't have a water gun in your carry-on. You can have it in your checked baggage, but not in a carry-on. I didn't have any checked baggage. I didn't have an option for that at that point. They said that I couldn't take that one on board. This one had nothing inside of it that would work as a water gun. So I was allowed to take the non-working prop with me, and they also let me take the Pip-Boy 3000. But I had to take the 2000 and the other gun back out to the car. I'll admit it was hard because, you know, I had anticipated being able to take these things. I had put a lot of work into them. But on the flip side, I decided in the end it didn't matter. The bigger thing was that I was going to the event and that I just get there in the end.
Smoking, smoking, vaping, the use of tobacco products are prohibited all aboard the aircraft. This includes but is not limited to cigarettes.
Well, grab your Pip-Boy, we're heading to New Vegas town. Neon lights flashing, always putting on a show. Gonna roll the dice, baby, and we won't back down, 'cause we're swinging to the rhythm. Let the good times flow. Oh yeah, in New Vegas, the city that never sleeps. Oh, high stakes, big dreams, it's a sight to see. With the Pip-Boy on our wrist, we're feeling so alive. Gonna shake it up, ain't no way we'll lose to Mr. House. Oh yeah.
One of the funniest things about the flight was that because I didn't want my hat to get crushed, I wore it on and off the flight. And so people kept coming up to me, thanking me for my service. But the next important question is, would I be able to find my ride?
yeah. And if you look up there, there is Las Vegas. Da, 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 da. No, turn it off.
A castle?
Okay. Ugh. Holy cow, it's too tight. All right, here we go. We are going on our first day adventure. Look at that, it zoomed in on you. How'd it do that? How'd it do that? That was like automatic too. I got Logan right here in the back. I got Sarah right here joining us as well. Look at that, it zoomed in again. How cool is that? What feature is that? Anyway, and we are going to be going today to a few spots in New Vegas and checking them out.
Or something like that.
What's that?
Back window down.
Oh yeah.
You Uber?
No. This is our normal car.
Any drones?
No.
All right, stay to your left.
Okay.
Over there.
Hoover Dam. In my hand right here, I've got one of the poker chips. This is the tops one. And we're going to be hiding it somewhere. If you look at my location right now, right here, we have this pile of rocks. And in that pile of rocks, woo, here we go. I'm going to be putting it right here. So there you go. If you're visiting Hoover Dam, that's where you'll find it. Have a good one. Welcome to Hoover Dam, where you can not only get a big dam breakfast, and use the dam bathroom, like go into the hole that is, by the way, very Fallout-esque, but also walk freely throughout the dam itself, just like in the game. And everything looks familiar, from the structures to the golden doors.
Golden doors, golden doors.
The entrance is guarded by two giant winged sentries, designed by Norwegian immigrant Oscar Hansen. Dedicated in 1935 by President Roosevelt and named after President Hoover, it makes sense that the dam would be considered an important stronghold for the NCR, because not only does it control floods and provide irrigation water for Vegas, but it also produces hydroelectric power for multiple states. Similar to the game, the dam's resources have continually been fought over by multiple states, including California, Nevada, Arizona, Utah, New Mexico, Colorado, and even Wyoming. It even acts as a bridge between two of the states.
Because the Hoover Dam's right on the Arizona-Nevada border, you can literally walk from Nevada to Arizona and back again.
At 1,244 feet long and 720 feet high, the dam tapers from 660 feet at the bottom to 45 feet thick at the top. Of course, Hoover Dam's also dependent on water from Lake Mead, which was historically the largest artificial lake in the world and still the largest in the United States. But the water line has significantly dropped to an all-time low.
Well, I mean, like, look at that line right there. Yeah. That's crazy.
At the time of our visit, the water level was roughly 1,063 feet above sea level, which is about 190 feet difference from its peak depth in the 1980s.
Look at how low the water is. That's crazy.
The dam also reminded me of the famous scene from Fools Rush In, where Matthew Perry confronts Selma Hayek's character. Matthew Perry was also the voice of Benny in Fallout New Vegas, and sadly, passed away only a short time before our trip. Rest in peace, Benny. On the way back, we stopped in Boulder City to take pictures in front of Tom Devlin's Monster Museum.
The Ecto 13.
But we couldn't stay long because we needed to get to our next stop. This is the Atomic Museum. For Fallout fans, this museum is a must-visit. Where you can not only buy Fallout collectibles, but also experience an atom bomb test simulator. The museum's purpose is to tell a dark story that is straight out of the game. 65 miles north of Las Vegas was one of the most significant nuclear weapons test sites in the United States. In the 1950s, people who lived near the testing site were even encouraged to sit outside and watch the mushroom clouds created by nuclear bomb explosions. The federal government even gave them badges to wear on their clothes to collect data about radiation levels. And while the sight of explosions and mushroom clouds from the Strip did bring tourists, there were concerns from the area locals about possible risks. But the Las Vegas government downplayed the increasing rates of cancer, thyroid diseases, brain tumors, and even birth abnormalities with PR campaigns such as the Miss Atomic Bomb contest. And yep, that is actually what she wore. Since the 1950s, those affected would become known as downwinders. If you want to find many of the casinos that inspired New Vegas, you need only travel a short distance to Fremont Street. Going back to 1905, it is the home of many of the first hotels and casinos. And next to the Strip It's the most famous street in Vegas. No longer allowing through traffic, the Neon Street is a true experience to walk. Here you can zip line, shop, eat cheap, and even get married. It's also here that you'll find the Heart Attack Grill, where people over 350 pounds eat for free, and customers have actually died from the food. You can even be weighed for everyone to see. And I'm not going to show that. Due to our tight schedule, I decided to just eat basic. But there's still plenty of food to choose from, and it's all good.
Oh wow, that's good.
The area is a great spot for geeks, and with Vince and James visiting the prop store that week, I figured I'd visit the movie prop shop, where you can not only see props, but purchase them. And yes, they even sell Fallout props. But when I got there, it was closed, so I waited next door where they had tons of toys and collectibles to keep me busy. Eventually, the prop shop did open, and because they were late, they were nice enough to give me a discount. So props to the prop shop. The store has a lot to see, from screen-used hero and stunt props to high-end replicas and models. Honestly, the prices are reasonable, and they seem to have several props that I could see people wanting to purchase, display, and collect, as well as some that I don't know who would want. And do you see anything that you would get? Let me know down below. Now, before you go to New Vegas, there are a few things that you're going to need, like currency. And in this case, we're talking bottle caps. And I ordered every flavor I could possibly get. You can actually get 50 of these bottle caps for about $20. And that actually goes quite a ways. In New Vegas, you'll also need poker chips. So I got some of these. They're a little more pricey, but you might remember that we left a Tops trip at Hoover Dam. And it's kind of a tradition to leave these around where other vault dwellers can find them. And then you also want something to trade. So I laser cut these metal cards to look like the plate on the Pip-Boy, and then on the opposite side, I put a QR code. And then I wanted something I could hand out that would be related to my cosplay, which is of course Nuka-Cola related, right? It would be really cool to hand out some things that are related to Nuka-Cola. The only problem is that might be hard to get on the plane, just like everything else I couldn't get through the TSA. Which gave us an excuse to go to Chinatown. I highly recommend checking this place out. It's completely run by the local Asian community, and there's plenty to eat, browse, and buy. Also, I'm a huge fan of Wo-Fei Hung and the Monkey King.
That's pretty cool looking.
And they were both there. I mean, honestly, Monkey King is awesome. Unfortunately, I couldn't find what I was looking for there. So we went to the local Dollar Tree where we bought up bottles of Jones Cane Sugar Soda, IBC Cream Soda, IBC Root Beer, and some other random things.
Yeah, that's the stuff right there.
Interesting fact, it's actually this brand that made the Nuka-Cola Quantum that was sold for a little while there. And you can still find it, just with a different label. So once we got back home, we spent our time removing those labels, which was surprisingly more difficult than it looks. We also removed the bottle caps, and while some of them we kept the same flavor, we couldn't find actual sarsaparilla, so we just made our own concoction, rebottled it.
The cap, we put it on, and then, oh yeah, and then,
and put on these vinyl labels that I printed. I also made this container to take on the trip, and when you open it, it plays the Nuka-Cola theme, and all the bottles light up. We made about 40 of these. I mean, when you consider the last year they only had about 350 people that showed up, I figured that's quite a few, right? I thought the Sunset Sarsaparilla looked really good. But that wasn't the end of the day, oh no! So we jumped in an Uber and went back to the Strip.
Hey! So here we are at Luxor. We're about to take the tram to get to our next destination where we're going to be taking a roller coaster ride at New York, New York. So New York, New York isn't in Fallout or in the game at all, but there is something here that we want to do that is here, and that is a roller coaster. Stay to the right. Here we go. Welcome aboard the Big Apple Coaster. Built in 1997, apparently this coaster had several track derailments during the testing, and there was 2 accidents resulting in death. But that didn't stop us because we didn't know about it. The coaster has a 180-foot lift hill, 76-foot burst drop, another 144-foot drop, a standard vertical loop, 2 inversions, and a dive loop. But they make you put all your phones and glasses in these lockers, which means not only could I not film it, but I couldn't see it. Like, this is what I saw. When you enter New Vegas, it's hard not to notice the Lucky 38 Casino, where Mr. House resides on the top floor. Better known as the Las Vegas Stratosphere, or Strat. At 1,149 feet, it is one of the tallest structures of its kind in the world, surpassed only by the CN Tower in Toronto. And just like in the game, we're headed to the elevator to go straight to the top. Are you ready for some thrills? Okay, you can push the button. Go for it. There you go. That's it. Whoa, look at that. You can look straight on down. That is awesome. It's amazing how close the structure is to the game. But we never found the control room. Wow, look at that. This is also a great spot to observe the 367-foot tall sphere. The tower includes a revolving restaurant, lounges, observation decks, and even thrill rides. There's just one person on there? You're not gonna do that?
That's never happening in my life.
I don't think it looks that scary. Right, here it goes again.
Oh my gosh.
It's going down farther each time.
Is it realizing I have to do it a million times?
How many times?
He heard you. You can also jump off the tower using the longest vertical zip line that provides a controlled fall to the final stories. And one day, I'm gonna do that. Bucket list. You'll see. Mark my words. I'm gonna do it. What do you think? Yep, we're at the top of the Stratosphere. One of the tallest, actually the tallest of multiple tower type of locations around the world. And we have another chip I'm going to be putting here. There's Logan and Sarah.
There we go.
Getting something show good. Yeah. That does look good. Dang. And so, I'm going to take this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to be putting it. Here's our tickets area. I'm going to go right over here. See you soon. Did you guys like the Stratosphere?
Pretty cool.
Yeah. It's alright. And with that, we survived our first day
in New Vegas.
Welcome, New Vegas. It's a brand new day. Get on your feet. Don't you dare stay. Reclamation Day. Time to make your way. Grab your pip-boy. Let's hit the freeway.
So for our New Vegas day, we're going to Lou's Diner, which is true 1950s feel to it. Even though this is a hidden gem, like there is a lot of people waiting and willing to wait to get the look at that menu.
Oh, come on. There we go, yeah.
There we go. Oh my gosh. Looking at it, there we go.
Oh, look, a big chunk of fruit. Up there.
There you go. Oh, you can't really fit the cracker inside of it though at that point. Yeah, there you go. That's pretty good. There we go. I think we know what we're doing.
Hotcakes, French toast, or waffle cutters? Pancakes? Okay. Can I have a pancake special?
Dang. Get it. Logan. Get it. Yeah. We got the Monte Cristo. Sure.
How are we doing today in Lou's Diner again?
Yay!
All right, we have another birthday today.
Logan.
Logan? I have another birthday today for somebody named Logan. Can we all join in and sing for him?
Yay! Woo! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy 24th birthday, dear Logan. Happy birthday to you. Yay! Down the street from me, there's the famous Las Vegas sign, but you can wait in line for that and you can look at it, or you can come over here just down the street to the Pinball Hall of Fame. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
With 25,000 square feet of pinball, there is not a machine you won't find. From early classics to new releases of what used to be nothing but illegal games. You see, from 1940 until 1976, pinball was considered to be a form of gambling. Gambling that targets children. This has to do with the definition of games of chance. Slot machines and blackjack are games of chance because they're just the luck of the draw. Well, what you may not know, most states have laws that allow hotels and casinos to tilt chance in their favor, meaning their machines only have to pay out a certain number of times. Even claw machines fall in this category. They can be programmed to prevent you from winning until a certain number of attempts are made, which is unfair. It's like something that Mr. House would do. So, police would seize pinball machines, destroy them, and even arrest the owners. Until 1976, when Roger Sharp testified before a committee and had to prove that pinball was a game of skill by playing it in court. Since then, pinball has been a historic piece of Americana and pop culture. Is that the Mystery Machine in Jurassic Park? In addition to pinball games, the Hall of Fame also features classic video games and arcades, like bowling and Zoltar, which works nothing like the one in Big. We also found this toy capsule machine that still had toys from the 1980s in it.
So what are you gonna get? Oh, credit went in.
How does this 75
Look
cents?
how look at how that looks. There's a gecko or something.
What do you get? What do you get? We got, Warthog. Oh, no,
Oh, that's super cute. Look at that.
If you plan it right, there's also another sight to see on the way to Goodsprings, but it is a little off the beaten path.
Something else not in Fallout, but kind of cool to see on the way to Goodsprings, the 7 Magic Mountains. And believe it or not, I'm actually able to stream from here, which is really strange. But check that out. They're like Baskin-Robbins on crack. Super tall. Whoops. Look at that. This is an art installation. It's along the road.
all the way going south. And as you can see right here, there is a green rock right here, this green rock. And it's there. Then I'm going to have this chip that I'm going to be leaving behind for somebody to be able to find at a later date. Good luck. We'll see ya. Before going to Goodsprings, we wanted to change our clothes and decided to go to another New Vegas town. Unlike in the game, Primm's about 45 minutes from Vegas. When they made the game, this was actually a very popular town for vacationing and gambling just outside of California. However, if you visit it today, the area looks more like New Vegas than ever. Don't really have much going on. Yeah, it's full-blown ghost town now. It's here that you'll find Bison Steve, or should I say Buffalo Bill's. This was once the home of thrill rides, restaurants, factory outlet, and even a tram. Buffalo Bill's is in Primm, and it has one of the largest, I think it's the longest or the tallest it has been, roller coaster in the United States. But now the stores and restaurants are closed and the rides no longer operate. So when COVID happened, they pretty much closed down this place. That just nobody was coming here. And they did actually close their doors and just opened up earlier this year. And supposedly they're going to reopen the roller coaster, but not yet. The place really does have a Fallout vibe. I really wanted to ride the water flume to let you shoot at objects as you rode along. But these days it's completely dry. This used to be the log flume ride, right there. There was, right here. Yep. So like you would go underneath here, so you go through a big tunnel, and you come over here. This was probably a really cool log flume, right? Oh yeah, there's more of them, Mark. So as you're riding on the log flume, you get to shoot at the guys and stuff. Get points. Primm is also known for housing the car of Vicky and Vance, a notorious gangster couple who were based on Bonnie and Clyde. I never understood why they didn't just keep the names Bonnie and Clyde in the game. Bonnie and Clyde were a criminal couple in the 1930s, who you can learn all about on FBI.gov. It's interesting that all their pictures seem to have their car in it because, ironically, that's where they would die after they tried to get away in May of 1934. And just like in the game, you can visit the car. Yep, there it is. Bonnie and Clyde's car. It's a little creepy to know that two people died in there. You can see all the bullet holes and stuff. So there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Wow, look at that. They really got him pretty good, I would say. Oh my gosh. Once we found the restrooms, it was time to transform into my New Vegas character. What's that? You've never heard of Phil the Nuka-Cola dude? If you ever wondered how the Nuka-Cola machines got refilled, it's by a guy named Phil, who rides around the wasteland on a special Nuka-Cola bike. There's actually several versions of Phil. In fact, it's supposedly a job that was passed down through the generations. So he supposedly inherited the job from other Phils, going back to the times of the Nuka-Cola truck. I even found the right jumpsuit, but wanted to give my costume more of a 1950s milkman look. So I went with white. I decorated it with a Nuka-Cola pin, patch, name tag, and even a large Nuka-Cola on the back. Problem was, it was a bit tight in certain areas, and come to find out it was actually a woman's jumpsuit. So I donated the jumpsuit to Sarah and just went with a shirt and bow tie. And with that, we were ready to head to our final destination.
In the town of Goodsprings, where the sun sets low, the folks gather round where the desert wind does blow. No matter your faction, NCR or Steve, we'll raise a glass together neath the desert trail. Welcome to Goodsprings, where the cowboys roam, where pip-boys warn and the stories of the West are known.
in the Pioneer Saloon. We'll have a drink or two, sipping on sunset sarsaparilla under sky so blue.
So I'm standing right in front of, on the way to the event, standing right in front of the graveyard in Goodsprings, and as you can see, cars are parked all the way out of town just to walk in to get to the event.
This little town might be more like Fallout than the game itself. Just look at some of the structures here.
Wow, look at this. Look at those buildings. That is awesome looking. That's pretty good. Dang, it's just so cool. Oh wow, look at that. Yeah.
Not too long ago, this was the post office, and you'll find all the locations here.
Here we have the school, just as it is in the game. Actually, it looks totally different than it is in the game, but at the same time, no mantises.
The school has a full program, and the last time I checked, they had a whopping 2 teachers and 10 students. Finally, we reached the Pioneer Saloon.
Here we are at the Nuka-Cola. Here we are at the new. I'll try it again. Here we are at the New Vegas event. Look at that. Look at that. That is sweet. Wow. Can I get more? There we go. That is so cool. The Pioneer Saloon right there.
This location does not disappoint. With the exception of some modification of the sign, it looks just like it did in the game. You can even play the game here. In the end, over 3,000 people showed up to the event, and we were there to mingle with them.
All right, guys. What do you think so far? How's the trip been?
We only walked in like a couple feet.
No, the trip been.
Oh, just the trip in general? Yeah, it's been great. Did a lot of cool stuff.
What was the best thing so far?
Best thing so far? Roller coaster was really fun. Can't think.
Can't think.
Food.
The
Food
food?
was really good. Food in general, really good. Food this morning, pretty good.
So how far did you come from?
Well, I came from Lincoln, Nebraska.
Wait, what?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Were you on the plane on a couple days ago, or?
Thursday.
Really?
Flew in
I'm
Thursday
Hastings, is where I'm from.
Yeah?
So, yeah, true story. That's awesome.
You guys go in?
Yeah, I came in on Thursday.
Okay,
And
so we might have been on the same flight.
Might have been. There was a couple of people wearing sarsaparilla shirts, and I was
Yeah,
like, wait a minute.
I was wearing one of the
Were you?
sarsaparilla
Maybe you,
shirts,
did you hear somebody say, hey, are you going to the good?
Yeah.
Oh, that was me.
I was wondering, I was like, he was like, you get like captured there? And
Yeah.
And I was like, wait a second.
That's funny.
That's probably where he's going.
That is awesome. Okay. Well, see, so far you've won the prize on how far you came. So tell me, I mean, there's so much going on. Got to tell me everything you got. I mean, oh man.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
You know, in the game, you got to give up stuff to be able to get other stuff. But you've done a good job on totally doing a haul.
Oh, I love
So if I said an item, like, do you have like a stem pack or anything like that?
I just realized that my stim pack is not on here.
Oh, really? Oh,
I did have
that's
a
the only
stim
thing,
pack
huh?
here.
Wow.
I fall out in the car.
That is wild. I'm gonna get all your details.
Got the
Holy
rad
cow.
X, the buff out. Got a caravan deck. It's actually not that bad.
Ah, okay. So if we add to it, do you want a bottle, or do you want a cap, or do you want a chip? What would you want?
I mean, a bottle.
A bottle? Hey, Logan, did you get more bottles?
Yeah, I did.
Let's see. What do we have now?
Cherry, you want sarsaparilla?
Oh, I also have a little bit of. Do you want to see what's in here?
I mean, I guess.
Okay. That's a little weird to say, isn't it? Want to see what's in here? Now be careful. I think some of the bottles are falling over a little bit. Just don't take orange. Or don't drink it if you do.
This doesn't look awkward at all here.
Yeah, that's the one. That's cool.
All right. Thank you.
Cool beans. Awesome. Adding to it. Cool beans.
Wait.
Oh, you got to use
Wait a second.
Can you do the voice too?
Oh, that's cute.
Oh yeah, that works. Did you buy this when went through Bethesda?
No, this one is actually from Big Bad Toy Store.
Oh yeah, okay. Technically, it's still.
Yeah.
So this is the Wand Company's Pip-Boy 2000.
Turn it on.
Very cool. Yeah, the tapping function. Awesome. Very good.
I love Phil. I love Nuka-Cola. He gave me the Quantum on my birthday. I'm so happy right
Awesome.
now.
Happy birthday, man. We'll see you.
Really?
Your Nuka-Cola, and he's particular flavor. Oh my gosh, I just now noticed your eye.
Yeah.
That is incredible.
Thank you.
How far did you guys travel to get here?
We're from like the Memphis area.
Are you really?
Yeah, about 3-hour flight.
So did you guys come here last year then too, or?
No, we haven't.
Not so much?
The first year. Yeah.
Okay.
God, it's in November, not
Yeah.
July.
So do you guys have character names in the game?
I'm really we're like nondescript
Are you?
creatures. So like Searchlight.
Okay.
With a dirty bomb.
Yeah.
She's the ghouls from Searchlight.
Right, okay.
I was a ghost person from Dead Money.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, here, let's give you a... So you said Nuka-Cola?
I'm trying to make sure it's out.
Is that from Utah? That's funny. Thank you. So do you.
San Diego.
San Diego. Well, that's not too bad.
12 hours.
Yeah, that's still pretty good. All right. Tell me a little bit about your outfits.
Vault 15, so my character is the creator of the Jackal Gang.
Okay. So did you do any of this leather work then?
All the leather, made little
Did you?
forests and dog meat doggles and all that.
Oh, wow. Wow, that's awesome. Very well done. And did anything with the boots too?
Yeah, I made all the armor.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Man, that is great. Okay. All right. How about you? What's your character? Ball 22.
Mutation.
Okay.
I had 3 days to kind of fit this.
Did you really?
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well played.
Gonna make mutation spikes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Where did you come?
Just local.
Are you Las Vegas local or like here?
Las Vegas.
Okay, Las Vegas local. But man, the outfit's great. Tell me about where you got the 2000 here. That's the Wand Company's one. The outfit looks awesome.
Yeah, from Vault 17.
Oh, yeah.
One of the very few like Vault 17s I've seen.
Oh yeah, I like your work over here too and stuff.
Yeah.
So did you? Is this bot stuff? Or did you weather it? What'd you do?
I mean, like this one was traded for, but
Oh, yeah?
everything was
Yeah, there you go.
Everything else was made.
That's pretty good.
Yeah.
Okay. LA. That's still far enough. Okay, so you got the Nuka-Cola helmet. Is this the original Nuka-Cola helmet, and then you added the bottles to the top and everything? Oh, there's lighting too?
Yeah, you can't see it now.
Oh man. Oh.
There is lighting.
Well, pretty soon we'll be able to see it.
My
Let's see the
turn
back.
signal is
What? No. That is awesome. Well played. Love it.
Well, since you were here,
very
I'd
cool.
like to give you a gift.
What? Really? Oh yeah. Wow, really? I got something for you too then. But this is where you met.
Appropriate, right?
No way. Wow, that is awesome. I like your outfits too. So did you guys are these all store or did you what'd you do with it?
Just came in what we were.
Is it it's just your daily?
That's handmade.
You got the
And this is made.
Yeah, this is from when I
Is
was
it really?
like 20 years old. I just made these. We made this.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, this is an actual.
That's pretty good.
It's a bat. Just a wooden
It has
bat.
actual. Can I touch it?
Yeah, it's real.
Oh wow.
This is the coolest part.
Full
This
blown.
is one of the coolest things.
This is from
Real bones?
bones that we found in Goodsprings.
No way. Over there?
Over the hillside.
What?
Yeah, not in their property.
With any but.
Oh, you're awesome, man.
We're gonna
Do you
wander,
want?
bro, but we'll be seeing you. Oh, you got a
Hey,
cap.
Vance?
Nice.
Yeah. Do you guys want some caps? We also have a variety. Do you want to mix one for one?
Bottles too.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got some caps.
Here, let's open this up. You guys can pick. It's a little weird that it's so close to you, Logan.
Yeah, sorry. Let's go for it.
Yeah. See what you get.
I don't bring out any of the bottles.
Oh yeah. So you got Quantum in there. Which one do you guys want? Any particulars? You got orange. Yeah, Nuka. Quantum it is.
Oh wait. Oh, are they?
I pulled a few out of here.
I think the essential.
Here's an orange.
Oh.
Can I see the purple? Ooh, quantum.
You want a quantum?
I want a quantum.
You get a quantum.
I think I might still have one bottle left. If you guys want a bottle,
I got two.
No.
I got Nuka back here, and then these are the. Oh, he's got Nuka cherry right there.
I got cherry.
Yeah.
Wait, are you offering the bottles?
Yeah.
Sunset.
Yeah. Man. You were here last year, right?
Yeah. Last year, Nova Moon cosplay. I
Okay.
came with my extra 1 power armor. I've since then had to rebuild it because it was falling apart.
Oh, really?
This is the newest iteration of the power armor that I'm bringing out here.
Oh man.
I was in it earlier.
How far did you have to travel to get here?
I come from Phoenix.
Oh, do you do?
Yep.
Phoenix? Oh, that's where I used to live. Yeah, that's cool. Awesome. Way to be. So how tall are you when you're done?
So whenever I'm finished, I tried to make it as in-game accurate, so I wanted to be about 7 feet 4 inches tall.
Right.
And of course that's cheating. I'm including the hoses.
Oh, yeah. But still.
But still, at least to have that imposing figure is what I really
That is awesome.
achieve.
And I mean, yeah, dang. And how much does that bump you up?
So this is about a 6.5, 7-inch raise on the boots.
Is it really?
Yeah, and so I'm already 6'4", so it was pretty easy to get just like some platform boots. I had to make them myself.
Oh man.
So yeah, it was an absolute blast. And, I have a full power supply, so I have communication in the helmet.
It lights up and things too?
Yeah, I have power supply too. I have fans that work and operate.
Oh, you do? Like the one in the back that's supposed to be there?
Yep.
Here, I'll get you real quick before I'll get out of the traffic though. Yep. Now that you're fully, that is awesome, man. Well played.
Nuka-Cola delivery.
Oh, we're from Washington.
Washington, wow. Okay. And so tell me about your outfits.
I'm
You got
check.
Okay. Okay. How about yours? Your medical staff. Very cool. All right, tell me about your outfit.
Oh, I'm the Sun Sarsaparilla bottle.
Are you really?
Yes.
Oh yeah. You got the okay. That's cool.
I
That
drove
works.
from Texas.
Did you really?
Yeah.
There's a few Texas people here. That's
Yeah.
pretty good.
And people from Goodsprings, we are the Coffee Moonshiners. My name is Jorge. This is my buddy Ivan, and that's my other buddy Marco. He's German too. We three are Europeans, and we're really glad to be here in Goodsprings with y'all. We're gonna play some folk music. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, up!
Last year, he thought he'd get 50 people. He got close to 1,000.
Right, yeah.
This year, what do you think the head count is? And he's like, I have no idea, but it's bigger than last year. Karaoke, they've got the costume contest. They've got the fire dancing. You walk into the wasteland when you come here, and it is a great Fallout event.
Well, I appreciate it. Thank you so much again.
And of course, thank you. Well, yeah.
Now, I want to apologize because there was a lot of people, a lot of you who I had promised to try and connect with that were actually coming to the event. And I brought things for you and did plan to give them to you. But initially I was planning on finding some people amongst maybe 300 people in a small area, no big deal. Over 3,000 people, kind of a different story. So some of you I never found. And when I did find some of you, I ran into another problem.
So, right when people started showing up where I actually can give them things, all of a sudden I can't find Logan or Sarah, so now I can't. And unfortunately, my phone is completely lost service. Like, there's no service where we are right now.
Also, as the night got later, there is drinking at this. So let's just say things got a little more interesting.
Powder Gangers even say, bro.
I
Powder
don't
Gangers
know.
rule.
Yeah.
Who won the lottery? We won it. We won the lottery, baby. Yeah.
Eventually we had to be going, but I still had a lot of Nuka-Cola caps to get rid of. So I quickly ran through the venue one last time, handing them to anyone I could. And maybe you were one of them.
Awesome.
What's that?
Oh, thank you.
There you go. Yeah, it's a good time. Hey, man, here.
Oh, hey,
There you go.
oh, I got tipped.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
You're good, man. You're pretty far in the back. There you go.
Oh my
Is it good stuff? Here.
Oh,
There you go.
Awesome.
Hey, you can trade that out for something. Oh, excellent. Here. There you go.
Now, in case you're wondering, eventually I did find Logan and Sarah, and we took one last look and said goodbye.
In the desert heat of New Vegas town, where the neon lights keep spinning round, one never changes, it's the same old sound. Mr. House, he's the one who wears the crown. With a pip-boy strapped to my wrist, I roam the streets, Caramber and the Blitz. Oh, what a twist, but survival's the name of the game that persists. Neon nights in New Vegas, shining bright, the dice keep rolling every single night. One never changes, it's an endless fight, and your pip-boy's your beacon in the darkest of night.
All right, Jeremy, you're live 855 feet from Las Vegas. Are you ready?
I am ready.
In 3, 2, 1, go!